Draco's body was becoming even more lax. Even the well was sucking the life force from him, or he'd simply given up the struggle and resigned himself to the inevitable. Lucius sat and rumbled a bit, more for the excitement of what was about to happen than the knowledge of what he was doing to his own son. Finally, the chip broke through, passing through the innermost layers of bone to punctuate the gray matter underneath. Draco's body convulsed as he had a brain blast once more, and then lay still. From here, it was pure pleasure. Unwrapping the restraints, Lucius let the body slope a bit, falling into a half-slouching, half-sitting position with its back against the wall. He removed the soiled underwear, letting it drop in a dirty heap on the ground. Then, perfectly aware of his own arousal, he began removing his clothes. His erect cock sprung up as soon as it was free of his restraints. Lucius could almost feel the blood rushing to it. The pounding in his groin was almost palpable. A need for relief that needed to be satisfied as soon as possible. He graved Draco's soiled underwear and then smeared the still wet feces over his member. On previous occasions when he tried this, he found it difficult to enter the brain proper without lubrication, while gray matter was itself wet enough. The surrounding tissue often wasn't. He didn't want any snags. Feeling again with desire, he positioned himself at the opening to Draco's skull and gave a thrust. Fuck! That remained exposed to the empty air, unable to penetrate to the hard shelter that held the prize. Cursing himself for the delay, Lucius rummaged through his clothes, looking for a file. There it was. He practically ran the few steps back to the body and hastily filed at the edge of the hole. Chunks of flesh came off. They too needed to be removed before he would have access. Time to try again. Lucius was rock hard. He probably would be for the rest of the night, long after the body became similarly stiff. This time, he entered easily. He paused a moment with just the tip of his penis next to the brain. He changed the angle of his dangle a bit. The moist folds of it against the head of his prick. Each motion felt like the gentle swish of a butterfly's wings. Finally, he couldn't stand waiting anymore. Locating the gap between the two hemispheres, he positioned himself and then thrust in. The sensation was incomparable. Soft, velvety wetness clinging all around his penis. The brain was the ultimate cushion, the ultimate pillow, something that could encircle him without putting any pressure on him. Not even as a teenager, when he first violated Narcissa, had he ever felt so much stimulation. He struggled to hold back and make it last longer. The gray matter was around him, so to tease him, jiggling and shifting as to keep the stimulation varied. He thrust again and again into the deep recesses of Draco's cranium. Every time, the brain responded, encircling, enfolding, embracing his member. A fly landed on top of Draco's head. Heg.
His head.
Heg. It landed on Draco's head. Ooh, head. Lucius brushed it away, not wanting to share his pride with the maggots. He felt its familiar tightening within his balls. He knew that he would reach the point of no return soon. He pulled back, letting the new two hemispheres come together again as he prepared for a final view violent stress. What the fuck did you say? As he prepared for a few final violent thrusts. And then he let...
Oh my god.
With full voice. Twice, 3 times he pumped deep into his son's head. Squick, squick, squick. The brain cells called back. He felt sperm build up within his balls, and then his pelvis, and then he was shooting his load. I love what was happening. Drinking thinking machine.
Drinking thinking machine.
Draco's thinking machine. It came out in spurt after spurt, leaving one head to coat the inside of another. to fill the thinking apparatus of one slave with the potential for another. That was closure. He had come full circle. The boy born of a night of passion 18 years ago had served for the receptacle of another night of passion 18 years later. One era finished, it would still be time for another, and another, and another. For children have one advantage over toys, or machines, or a wife. You can always make more. And if one fails to succeed, you can always use it in an entirely way and different try again. And you know what?
Lucius Malfoy was satisfied.
And guess what? Guess what? You know what children have advantage over toys and machines? They have a brain blast!